Hi there, 你们好吗? This is Jessica. Welcome to my channel. Well, actually, during the last week, there were heavy rainfalls in Beijing. As many of you may heard about the typhoon Suri, heavy rain soaked Beijing and also the neighboring places such as Tianjin and also my hometown, Hebei province, with red alert. For 2 to 3 days, people are suggested to work from home and avoid public outings. Basically, during the last week, I almost cook at home for the whole week. So I would like to make a short video about what I eat and drink in the week. Basically, yes, the homemade dishes and homemade drinks. Hope you enjoying the video. Leave your likes, subscribe, comments, and tell me how do you like the dishes and food. You can also share with us about your homemade recipe and homemade favorites. I usually drink a cup of prebiotics on an empty stomach in the morning. It helps promote nutrient absorption and maintain intestinal health. I bought some handmade wonton a few days ago. Pot wonton in cold water. While waiting for the water to boil, we can make the soup base first. Put seaweed in the bowl, a tablespoon of light soy sauce, a little oyster sauce, a little white pepper, a little vinegar. After the wonton water is boiled for the first time, cold water can be added once. Wait for the second boil. Pour the wonton soup into a bowl and mix the base well. Take out the cooked wonton. A bowl of fragrant wonton is ready. You can also put chopped green onion or coriander. This is the outfit for my workout today, and I really like these leggings. Let's get started. Since last year, I like to follow online workout courses on mobile apps. Favorite classes is definitely from Pamela. I usually run about 5 kilometers at a time, and at home I mainly do shaping, including waist, abdomen, and thigh training. Because I can't go to the gym and exercise outdoors at any time during the epidemic, I have developed this habit of exercising at home, which is very convenient. A few days ago, I watched a Chinese reality show, Chinese Restaurant, and saw people eating sweet and sour ribs. I decided to treat myself a nice meal for dinner. Put the ribs into the pot with cold water, add cooking wine, scallion, and ginger. After boiling, remove the ribs and set aside. Waiting for the boiling process and prepare the sweet and sour sauce. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Add little sugar and a little salt. Put the oil in the wok. Let's fry the rock candy color first. Add the rock candy over a small fire and fry until the color is cola and there are big bubbles. Add the blanched ribs, scallion, and ginger and stir-fry evenly to color. Add the sweet and the sour sauce. Add hot water to cover the ingredients. Bring to the boil. Turn to medium-low heat and simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. While waiting for the sweet and sour ribs, let's cook another famous Chinese dish, scrambled eggs with tomatoes. It is the favorite Chinese dish for many of my foreign friends. Peel the tomatoes. That's the way my mother taught me. Cut the tomatoes into pieces. Beat the eggs. Put the oil into the wok. Pour in the egg mixture. Fry until half cooked and dish out. Put tomato pieces in the pot, stir-fried. Add some ketchup and boiling water. Boil the tomatoes. Under the influence of Typhoon Suri, Beijing ushered in heavy rainfall. Due to the long duration of the rainfall and the large cumulative rainfall, the Beijing Meteorological Observatory issued the highest level of rainfall red warning alert. According to the Beijing Meteorological News, This rainfall is the largest rainfall in 140 years since Beijing had instrumental records. Soaked soybeans the night before and got up in the morning to make a cup of jujube soybean milk. Recently, I worked out and cut off carbohydrate dishes at night, so I decided to make myself a steak, shrimp, and asparagus. For today's brunch, I have this DIY sandwich. A slice of toast cut in the middle, leaving a small square. Put a small piece of butter in the pot, put in the toast and add an egg. Put the ham sausage and a slice of cheese on the egg. Cover the bread, turn it over and wait for 2 to 3 minutes. The sandwich can be sprinkled with some black pepper. I don't have an exact name for this sandwich actually because I learned it from social media, more like a DIY sandwich. Okay, so I have some cherries. This is one of my favorite choices for brunch and also breakfast as well. So whenever I have time, I would like to spare more time with myself, to learn to live alone and to spend more time with myself. I would like to stay in my kitchen and come up with the food, come up with the dishes that I would like to have, and also come up with a recipe as well. So in this fast developing society, each of us should have more time with our own selves. So it's really important to know how to live alone and how to spend time with ourselves. So hope you enjoyed this brunch, and you can also tell me what do you normally have during the brunch time and also breakfast time. Let's take a bite.